Well, to the victor go the spoils, and another tremendous CIAA basketball tournament is defined by the intersection of destiny versus dynasty. And while Winston-Salem State has been known for one of the great traditions in CIAA basketball history, a new dynasty has been formed. Along with Kelvin Bridges, I'm Mark Gray. It is Livingstone, who waited more than 6 decades to win their first CIAA basketball tournament. They go back-to-back, and they left no doubt, despite what happened during the regular season and what those records were. When it got to tournament time, they were the deeper, more polished, more poised team, and that's why they're the champs.
Yes, no question about it. You saw a team that, many thought was the best team in the conference, however, did not win the Southern Conference. It was that Winston-Salem State team who actually were able to, round up more wins than that Livingstone team. However, you saw Coach James Stinson do some strategic things in terms of personnel. He moved guys around. He got the fit that he wanted, the desire that he wanted. And the thing that even makes it even more sweeter, Mark Gray, is that the kids bought into it. It's tough when you've been a starter most of the season, and then all of a sudden you're asked to do something a little bit different. You're asked to step back so we can move forward. And it just goes to show his relationship with his kids, the program that he's built. And he said it. You heard Eric Mayo say it about how he believed in what Coach said, they believed in what Coach taught them. They believed in the ups and downs of this team, and they were able to will their way to victory.
And for as much as the better records were on the north end of the division this year, it was clearly defined by 2 teams from the Southern Division playing on this floor here in the South to define the championship. So it's Livingstone, a winner on the men's side. But let's go to the women's side quickly and talk a little bit about 2 teams who met in what really, from a competitive standpoint, was a disappointing game. But let's talk about James Hill. His team loses on a 3-point shot that wasn't last year by 1. They smack a 4-time champion like Shaw right in the grill, and then they come out and they roll Lincoln University. As impressive and more as dominating a performance as you'll ever see. You look at what Virginia State's women did, kind of like what their football team did. They played with a chip on their shoulder based upon some things that happened the year before, and that was able to ultimately get them over the hump.
Well, let's just throw all the logic out of the window. You're talking about 2 teams not necessarily expected to be here. If you talk about CIAA women's basketball, the 2 teams that would come to mind would obviously been Shaw University, and it would have been Livingstone. 2 teams that had tremendous records. Obviously, Stone had some issues throughout the course of the season, 22-0. Some things happened, unfortunately, but I still thought that they were one of the better teams in this conference. And the buzz around was it's going to be a Livingstone, it's going to be a Shaw championship. Obviously, other folk had things in mind. Virginia State did not believe in what the naysayers were saying, and just a tremendous effort. And look, just not only just when you run the mile, but when you stretch it out and you beat folks by a half a mile and you're running a mile, that means you really had to set some precedent.
All right, I'm here with senior Jessica Lyons. First of all, congratulations. How does it feel to have a championship your senior year?
It's amazing. It's what I worked my whole life for.
Talk about what was it like getting up to this point. Take me through the process.
It was a long season. We lost quite a few games, and we kind of lost faith in ourselves. But towards the end of the season, we started winning again, and we just stuck together, and it worked.
You guys had a lead early in this game. How hard was it to stay focused?
Extremely hard, because the game got kind of ugly halfway through, but we just stayed focused. We had 5 seniors, so we're really grounded, and we know how to handle ourselves on the court.
It seems like you guys dominated the entire tournament, winning in blowouts. What's that about? What do you attest that to?
I have no idea. I'm used to being in close games, so winning by 20 is new to me.
What did you see? What was Lincoln doing that was so, different from some of these other teams?
They're quick. They have a good group of guards. So our thing was to keep them out of the paint, and we did that really well in the first half.
How were you able to shut them out?
Play defense, stick together.
What did Coach tell you guys at the half?
To remember that it's 0-0. It's a whole another 20 minutes. Anything could have happened in those 20 minutes.
Anything you want to say, sending out your senior year, the last time you'll play on this court?
Yes. I want to say thank you to Trojan Nation, and this is for my brother. He passed of cancer a couple months ago. I love you, Will.
Tiffany Adair, first of all, congratulations. How does it feel to win your first CIAA championship?
It's indescribable. I can't think right now. I'm excited. We put in the work, blood, sweat, tears, and look at us. I can't say much.
Take me through the season. What was it like, you know, through the practices and all the games, and then now up until this point?
It was rough. Like, we, at the beginning, you know, preseason, of course, is hard. We went on a winning streak. We went on a losing streak, 5-game losing streak. We lost a lot of fans. We lost a lot of support, you know, and then somehow we just all came together back as one. You know, we got this goal. I remember Coach, at the beginning of the tournament, he took us to the basket and said, look up there, and you need to imagine yourself cutting this net down. And that's what we did. We pulled it together, and we just came together as a team today. Like, it's amazing.
You guys dominated this tournament. How are you able to shut teams out?
Defense. Coach stressed defense. Like, you can't underestimate anyone. This is anyone's game when you get to this point. So that was our main focus, defense, defense. Offense will come, just play defense.
How important was this season and this win for you?
Oh my God, I can't. My senior year, we had to go. We had to take it. So it was very important. I just can't right now. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy. But yeah, it was very important. Our senior year, we went out with a bang, you know.
And of course, Coach Hill was very emotional after the win. What is it like to give your coach a big win like that?
He deserves it. He deserves it. Like, he's rode for us from day one, you know, and it was sometime I know we messed up and we didn't do all that we could. You know, it's amazing. Like, I'm so happy that we were the team to be able to give this to him.
So as we close the book on CIAA 2015, it's definitely the dawn of a new era. New leadership under Jackie McWilliams, taking it socially to the next level, taking advantage of the city, and it's really reinvigorated the passion for the games while incorporating the new generation's take on entertainment. It looks like onward and upward for the CIAA as we close the book here from Charlotte once again. For Kelvin Bridges, I'm Mark Gray. That's the story from the CIAA Basketball Championships. Congratulations to the ladies from Virginia State, and big ups to Livingstone for going back-to-back. Proud to be a part of the coverage here on HSRN, the voice of choice.
Stand up!